Hey besties, welcome to Stoned and Horny, the podcast all about exploring and expanding your knowledge in sex and cannabis with experts and friends. We're your hosts, Merrrica and Hayley Herms. Joining us today is the beautiful and talented Alicia Goku.
Hello.
On this episode, we will be talking about cannabis and creativity, the pros and cons to using cannabis, and last but not least, sex toys.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yes.
Now, I really want to dive into the sex toys, but before we do that,
We're going to leave that for last because it's spicy. And we want to leave you guys on a very spicy note today.
Love that.
Ooh, okay. So first of all, thank you so much for being here,
Thank you
Alicia.
for having me.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
We're just going to dive in.
Yes, dive
And
in. Dive away.
we're going to talk about the pros and cons of cannabis. And I think we should all talk about, the reasons why we use cannabis, and then maybe something we, I guess, fear as a con of using cannabis, possibly.
Yes.
So, Alicia, you're our guest. Why do you use cannabis? What are the pros in your life to cannabis?
I feel that cannabis can help you relax. It can help your mind relax. The world is really stressful. It's a very, very, very stressful place. And so we need to unwind sometimes. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Don't want to abuse it, which is what we end up fucking doing. But, it's nice to relax. That's the main reason why.
There's levels to this shit.
Exactly. There it is.
for sure.
America, what about you?
Relaxing, helping ease I have a lot more patience when I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the one right
if somebody is annoying to me and then I smoke, they're no longer annoying. I'm like, okay, I can actually
Tolerate
not be
them.
mad. Yeah.
You have more tolerance for people.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is something you need these days, I feel like.
Yes,
Especially
very
living in
true.
LA.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Listen.
You don't know what you're going to come across out here.
Okay, not at all.
I feel like when I first started smoking cannabis, I similarly the thing I noticed the most was I had more patience, I had less anger, and I was able to really look within, as cliche as that sounds.
Mhm.
But then I noticed other benefits, I don't know how I ever survived my cramps before marijuana.
Oh my god.
And then I noticed when I was driving, I got into less accidents because I was able to concentrate more and focus. So it really
Wow.
helped with my ADHD, and there's just, I feel like there's just so many benefits. And then my anxiety levels would go
Mhm.
down. It helped with my PTSD if I had some kind of anxiety or panic attack. And so I think there's so many benefits, whether just our personal benefits or other benefits out there, like cancer
Mhm.
and
Oh,
for
that
even
part.
children. I watched this amazing video of this 6-year-old girl who had really bad cancer. She could barely put any weight on herself,
Oh.
nothing. And then she started taking 10 milligram dose candies every morning. And she within a year put on 40 pounds, was considered a
Wow.
healthy weight. And it really helped with all her symptoms and things like that. So I think that's just it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing
There's
what
so many
cannabis
benefits.
can
Very
do.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
But, I don't want to shy away from the cons. Is there anything that you guys think is a con or scared of?
There's a couple. I don't like how expensive and inaccessible it is to people that need it.
Wow, I didn't think about that.
Oh my gosh.
For the good quality
America.
pesticide-free stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
it's pretty pricey out there. And if you're an actual patient that needs it,
Like the cancer patients.
Exactly.
Yes,
It's-
exactly.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Wow. Oh my God. I never thought about that either, actually.
Because I think about it all the time. People are like, oh, don't give homeless people and, people that have mental health issues weed and stuff. When in reality, it could help them so much. And you're
Yeah.
doing it too. So why not? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? There's people who actually need it. Like you said, that don't have access to it. Wow, America. I wish I could give you a Nobel Peace Prize right now. What about you, Alicia?
For me, I guess a con is depending on what you're smoking. it can mess with, like you being lazy and just not really productive. But then sometimes if you're smoking like productive stuff, then your mind is like on a ramble, and you just have to. I feel like there needs to be like one strain that's good for everybody,
like more
if that makes
okay.
sense. I don't know, it's kind of like, because sometimes you'll go into
like the Xanax of weed.
Yes.
Like a weed coma.
Yes,
But that's like what I feel like edibles are for. Are like, but
hell nah.
everyone has different dosages, though.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
It's like I on a very rare occasion will smoke a sativa. I can't.
I
It gives
cannot
me
do it. I can't.
so much fucking anxiety if I'm
Mhm.
not moving or like constantly moving around when I
Yes.
smoke it. It's no bueno. I can do a hybrid, usually indica
Mhm.
dominant, but
Right.
not a huge fan of sativas.
Yeah, no.
If I have things to do, then I do like to smoke a sativa during the day. But if I smoke a sativa at night, my
Hell no.
mind will be racing.
I think I got kind of scarred from sativa because I was doing like some work with a company,
not scarred.
and and so we were ripping this bong and we had to keep shooting over and over.
Oh,
That's happened to me so many
no.
times.
And then you're like, I think I'm gonna die.
I literally, y'all, like,
paranoia.
it was really bad. Like, I had a really, really bad trip. I stopped smoking weed for a little bit. Like, I only went straight to CBD because it was a lot
Traumatic.
for me. Yes, very traumatic, actually. And so now I feel like I should take that dive when I have shit to do, because me smoking indica all the time makes me so fucking lazy, bruh. It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel that. All I want to do is eat snacks and lay around. I mean, sometimes
Yes.
I'll get some work done,
Oh,
but
I'm
I just
different.
enjoy
I
relaxing.
smoke me an indica and I'm like fucking getting emails done.
What
I'm getting
the hell?
to-do lists. I'm focused. I'm motivated. I'm centered. My clarity. I love indicas so much because they just help so much. I have a hyena on my shoulder right now.
And if you want to see what we mean, make sure you're checking out our YouTube channel.
yeah, make sure to go to our YouTube channel and see
Watch
our
full
in-studio
episodes.
hyena. Anyways, but yeah, so I don't know. I have a different effect. So it sounds like, would you say you prefer a hybrid then?
Not even, because some hybrids can get me super paranoid too. So I try to so what I've been doing lately is I'll do half my blunt is indica weed and then I'll do CBD. But maybe
Ooh,
like
that's
Do you mix
smart.
it like a salad?
energizing.
So you have
Yes.
CBD weed.
Yes, I
Or-
do. I'm
yeah.
a huge fan, actually.
Okay.
Of CBD.
That's
Huge
dope.
fan. I'm like, smoke that shit, please, y'all. Please.
Yes, I love me.
Heal your
CBD.
minds. Because
Yes.
we be all getting high as shit and don't even be thinking about that shit at all. I'm like, God damn.
It happens.
Hello.
I
darling.
love that meme that's like regular stoners be like, oh, gotta smoke this eighth to the dome before I do my laundry.
Yes.
That's me as fuck.
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know. Life is just too simple. Like, that's another
I
thing
love
is
the
like,
challenge.
yes, give me a challenge. I'm not challenged enough in America as a
so
plus
get
size
high
woman.
first.
You know, I need more challenges.
Oh my gosh, I'm fucking crying. You guys are hilarious.
Okay, I don't want to be scary, but here's what I'm genuinely afraid of, because especially, weed today is a lot different than what it was 50,
yeah.
30, even 10 years ago.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And like you said, like pesticides and things like that, I'm scared, like in terms of like cancer, like, or lung things.
Long-term problems from
Yeah.
smoking.
Mhm.
Like, I would
burning.
say I almost prefer a dab or wax, but I notice if I do it for me personally, if I do it way too much, eventually, like, I'll get bronchitis. So I feel like I
Wow.
can't be a daily user of vapes and dabs. It's something I
Mhm.
like to partake in when I want to, like, if I'm having anxiety, panic attacks. It brings, like, last year, Merrrica had a birthday party. That week was like insane for me. I felt like I was gonna die.
She was there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see me?
I didn't. If
She
I
showed up
didn't notice.
late.
Okay.
You were way late.
I was late because I was having a panic and anxiety attack. And
Oh,
I
no.
showed up and I was like scared to be there. I almost didn't come. I had to like talk my friend into it. I had my roommate talk me into it. Like, I really was like so scared to go see humans. And then as soon as I got there, of course, like the amazing humans, Jenny and Merrrica are, they came up to me and were like, oh, let's get you a drink. Let's get you a dab, whatever. They take me over to this dab bar. And this man just like, you know, like, just know whatever like Jenny and Merrrica's tolerance are, it's like what you could smoke in like 5 lifetimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Y'all are
amazing.
crazy,
and so
honestly.
they're like, load her up. And so I did one of those dabs where you like flip that glass thing over. And I think it's the stun glass or something.
Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
And
It fucked you up.
it fucked me up, but in the bet, like, took away all the anxiety,
Oh,
all
shit.
the panic. I had conversations that night. I was able to eat for the first time in days. It was incredible that like the benefits that I was able to handle the rest of the week with elegance and grace. It
Wow.
was such a 180 for me, and I was just so thankful that, like, I mean, obviously we love a good dab bar, but like I was just like very thankful in terms of cannabis. And I was also thinking like, oh, like, how did people live without this? But anyways, in saying that, they definitely didn't have that like 10, 15 years ago. So my thing is like, we have no idea what that's going to look like on our lungs.
Mhm.
And I think that's all, but
Girl,
that's also
I have
up
the
to
same
us for
fear. That's why I
Yeah.
stopped smoking blunts.
Yep,
Oh,
same.
my God.
Stop smoking. Well,
I
not
love
blunts,
me a
but
good blunt.
Oh, my
nicotine,
God. I don't
like
know
tobacco
how I got back
papers,
here.
hemp papers. That's what we've been smoking a
Yeah.
lot lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anything with the nicotine, as of last month, I officially quit.
Can I be honest?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Once
quit,
in
then
a
I started
while,
again.
I will go get a single backwood. Once in a while. Once in a blue moon, because at one point I lived in New York and that's all they fucking smoke out there. So I came home and I was like chiefing on a fucking pack a day and was like,
Damn.
I'm the backwoods queen. And then I was like, I'm going to fucking die.
That's exactly
But
how
there's
I
like
felt.
these people out in like Brooklyn and shit that are like smoking, like they be smoking a pack of 5 to 10 a day.
That used to be
And
me.
they sound like this, but they living.
Yeah.
They're living.
I used to smoke 8 blunts a day.
So I was just wondering, maybe
8.
is it me?
That's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You
and
know?
then your heart just is racing from the
Yes.
nicotine. I feel like
Yes.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yes, and then
the
you have to eat to calm
lightheadedness.
down the throw up, and it's like a whole thing. It's almost like you're on like a
I just
drug.
felt so sick. So I know. I was like,
Yes.
I swear I didn't take any crack.
Yeah, right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I feel
Ugh.
that.
And then,
Seriously.
to be honest, like, oh God, it sounds sick, but like, then once you haven't smoked, it was months, right? It was months, and I'm moving, and last week I caved. I bought a single backwood, just a single one,
Was it worth it?
and I sat there, and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
It was like I had just like fucked myself silly, but you can't. It's like, but then it's like a self control you have to be
You
like,
do.
you can't partake in this again, because then by
Yeah.
the time you finish it, you're like, I remember why I quit.
Yes. Oh my God, bro. That
Right?
is so accurate.
Yeah,
So that is
definitely.
that a
So
con to you?
accurate.
I am just giving up on blunts now.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm trying
Is
to go
there any
cold
other
turkey.
cons of weed that you have?
Oh no, I think that wraps it up. The health stuff. That's
Okay.
like my only concern. Long
We'll see,
term,
you know. But
Yeah.
also then there's also more like there's cleaner ways to
exactly.
smoke now.
So
Right.
you can do like a drier
Filters.
vape.
Yes.
Yeah, the drier vapes.
And then like the vaporizer like bag. You ever tried
Volcanoes where it
that?
vapes it.
we
yeah.
were just talking about that the
I've
other
always
day.
wanted to try that.
Oh, we
We'll
got
get
it.
one.
We need it.
We'll
Yes.
try to get one.
Gotta try that.
and do a
joint right
test
there.
vlog or something.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Well,
Yeah.
then one of the amazing pros of weed is creativity.
Of course.
So, like, when you're high as fuck and you want to be creative, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna be in the studio. Like if I'm high as fuck, I have an in-home situation. So if I get super lit and I'm maybe even drinking a little wine or something, I'm gonna go over and start
Little
rapping my ass off. You
crossfaded.
know what
And
I'm
if
saying?
y'all haven't heard Alicia Goku's music, make sure you check it out. It is amazing. She's got bars.
Thank
Is
you
it on
so
all
much.
platforms?
It is all platforms. Apple, Tidal.
Can you spell it for them? Just so the
It's-
people know. You don't have like a silent PH in your name or
No,
something.
of course not. ALICIA and then Goku GOKU.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. So you're in the studio. You're rapping. Do you want to give us any bars right now? Or are you good?
No
I don't want
pressure.
to put you on
yeah.
the spot. No, because I know how that feels. So like,
But
no
if you
pressure.
got
I'm high
something
as
ready,
shit.
But if you have something you want to just like
spit hot fire.
you don't.
Alright,
No
let me
pressure.
see. Every time I meet a nigga, he be thirsty for the clit. It don't make no sense how fast he wanna lick it at my crib. Niggas nasty, they be hoes. He gon' praise me like the Pope. If he want me to that money, this nigga gotta blow. I ain't regular. Suck on these pedicure toes. Get my lettuce up. My niggas bada bang rolling. If you fuck with us, my niggas let the thing go. Gin is in my cup. Into my belly, it's gonna flow, bitch.
Bitch.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I don't even
We
usually
love
rap
a
on the
little
spot, but
flow.
y'all are so welcoming.
That's
right
how you
now.
start a Tuesday morning.
It is.
Or
You're right.
Wednesday. Hump
Killing
day.
it.
Is it
Alicia
Wednesday?
Goku.
No, that's when this will release on Wednesday.
okay.
LOL. Anyway, so what are you doing, Merrrica?
I'm probably editing videos,
Love that.
Okay.
folding laundry,
More serious. What about
cooking. Oh my God, I
fun-
love cooking when I'm high.
Okay. Do you want to hear a confession?
Yes.
These are my confessions. Let's hear it.
Okay, fuck. You just took me somewhere, Merrrica. Anyways, that was kind of spiritual. I don't know why I'm feeling emotional. That just, woo, the past 2000s.
Oh.
Anyways, took
Listen.
me back a little bit.
It'd be like that.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, confessions.
Yes.
I hate country music, but when I'm high and a little drunk and I'm cooking, I might put me
The
on
words
some country
sing to
music.
you, right?
Yeah. It's just like all of a sudden I'm like, I'm on the farm, like fucking rolling out my dough, some shit. I don't know. Don't play that shit any other time than when I'm fucked up in the kitchen.
Oh my God, I'm fucking crying.
But so you like, so fun wise, when like you don't have to edit a video or something, you're
I like to cook.
Cook.
It's relaxing, soothing. It can be artful, like if you played it real nice and like all that sort of stuff.
So do you cook with THC or just like regular cooking just because you're high and hungry?
I'm high and hungry and I
Right.
need those gains.
Yeah.
We had a brand though send us over some like olive oil THC. I
Oh
really want to
my
use that. So maybe you should come
God.
over and let's cook with it, Merrrica.
Wow.
I want to cook with you.
I need a
maybe,
plate.
Maybe put in some raviolis or some shit. Ooh.
Ooh, that actually sounds.
Okay. But okay. I like to paint. I'm not like
Ooh.
Picasso or anything by any means, but
I
like
love painting too.
I could get
just-
behind that.
I wouldn't even say coloring because coloring is like your markers and then your hands all like painting. You just like let it
You flow.
Right. Yeah.
and you know what I like to do? It's called like soul painting, and it's when you paint with the opposite hand from which you write with, so that you're just like, it's not perfect, you can't make it perfect, you're just like, I'm right-handed, so you paint it left and it's just coming from the soul, so it can't be like super perfect and this and that, and you can
Right.
splatter it and do whatever, but
Wow.
We got to do that.
some soul
sounds
painting, and some of my
actually
soul
cleansing.
paintings have been like dope as fuck. Like once or twice someone's been like, oh, where's that from? And I'm like, I painted that from my soul. Anyways. But yeah, soul painting. So I'd say that's my creativity thing.
We love it.
Listeners,
Love
if you
that.
want to join the conversation, make sure that you follow us on Instagram at the Stoned and Horny Podcast so that you can answer. We love to throw up questions for our listeners and make them part of the conversation. And so we definitely want to know, what are you doing when you're creative and high?
Yes.
But on another note, tell me if I'm
Uh-oh.
wrong, but I think it's time to get a little
Sexual.
sexual. It's time to
I
get a
think
little
you're right.
sexual.
I think you're right. for
And
sure.
I'm just going to be, Alicia, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus, so I could be a little
May?
straight up with you, right?
Of course you can.
Can I just like lay it down
You
raw?
sure can. Yeah.
So, Alicia,
yes,
you're a lesbian, right?
I am.
So if anyone knows about sex toys,
Wait, hold on.
are you
hold on.
bisexual, poly, or pan fuck?
If there's a spectrum between how much I like women and men, it's definitely more towards women. I
Okay.
will only pursue women probably for the rest of my life. But there do be times where I see a fine ass motherfucker and I'm like, God damn. So there's that. But I like to say I'm a lesbian. I like to say
Have you
that
had
out
sex
loud.
with a man? If you don't mind me
Yes.
asking.
Yeah. I mean, I used to fuck men all the time.
Okay.
Honestly, until I met Alex. That has been my first girlfriend.
And
Big
from
Daddy
Alex
Hope.
for the listeners.
Oh yeah, Alex is my fiance.
Yeah,
Big
we love
Daddy
it.
Hulk. And yeah, once I
Ooh.
started fucking with Alex, after that, I've only been wanting women because we're, oh my God, dang. I'm like, we're open. So we still indulge, just to give a whole
I
story.
love that. So if anyone knows about sex toys, it's you.
I do know a little something.
Okay. So do you have a favorite sex toy?
I do. I just got it, actually. It's called like the Harley. And honestly, I
Ooh.
wasn't even expecting to buy it. I went to the mall and I was getting some thigh highs. And we walked into, I guess, the lady who I went to Victoria's Secret and I was like, do y'all got red thigh highs? She said no, but this other store got them. It's like a burlesque store. We went in there and they had a whole wall of sex toys. I was like, oh, and I was not expecting this. And so it basically goes inside and it has this thing on the outside, like some rabbit ears that tickle the clit at the same time.
Okay, so pretend you're a listener. How would you describe the freaking Harley?
Okay. The Harley is like, in my opinion, as far as like or how
what does it
looks.
look like? What does it do?
Okay,
Is it just for the
so-
clit? Is
no,
it like
no.
it goes inside
Okay.
your
So
vagina.
It's basically like a standard, I
Dildo.
guess, vibrator dildo or
Okay.
whatever. But it vibrates, and then like the tip of it goes like in a circular motion. If you wanted to.
Oh shit.
While it's inside you. And so then there's like so it would go in and then there's like a thing
Wait, we
that
need
hooks
closer to
out.
the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring the mic with
There's
you.
a thing that hooks out and tickles the clit while the dildo part is inside of you.
Okay,
my
I got a
God.
good visual.
That's
of
Great
that.
visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fantastic, honestly.
Oh my god.
What would you rate it out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10.
20.
20.
20.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Oof,
high.
Lord, jeez, I'm hot.
Oh.
Getting hot. Sorry.
It's getting hot in here. What about you?
What about me?
Do you have
My
a-
favorite toy.
or do you use a toy? Do you
Yeah, I'll use a toy every now and then. I mean, I was single for 2 years
Okay.
recently, and yeah, sometimes you gotta use toys,
Do what you
especially
gotta
during
do.
COVID. Like,
Oh my
I did
God.
not want to meet people
Yeah.
for that time.
So okay, so what was your
It was
favorite
just a
toy?
vibrator,
Just standard one.
standard. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Well, I feel like I have a lot of companies that send me a lot of sex toys and
Really?
stuff.
Oh my God.
And to be honest, like until literal COVID,
Mhm.
I just like it wasn't that I didn't like them. I just never felt like I needed them because I felt like just like my hands did the job.
Mm.
Like I feel like no one can fuck you better than yourself.
Right.
But maybe that's just a personal opinion. I don't know. But there's this company called, and this is not a sponsor, genuinely just love it. It's called LeWand, L-E Wand. And it's like
A vibrating
it's a
wand.
Yeah, it's a vibrating wand. But like this isn't just any fucking vibrating wand. Like this is like the vibrating.
Okay,
like,
I have a question.
Yes, it has 10
Is
speeds.
it reach? That was not
Damn.
my question, but good to know. 10 speeds.
10 speeds. And it has some pattern shit. I don't get the
Is it
pattern shit. but-
rechargeable? Because my
Yes.
biggest annoying part is I hate when a toy has a cord. You know, you got to plug that
Oh,
shit in. I'm like, is
fuck
this
no.
the 90s?
Yeah. What the
Because
you
some
unplug
shit
it,
doesn't
unplug
have
it.
a battery thing. You just have to like keep it plugged in. But
What? No.
No,
I
yeah.
know.
Never
You can
fucking use
recharge
that.
this
Okay,
one.
perfect.
And it's a fancy one. Maybe we can, I don't know. I'll work on that. Maybe get us a discount code. But
Okay,
this
let's
is like
bring it in next time.
whoa, like but
so does it go
wow.
inside or
No.
do you just
It
use
just-
it
you
on
just-
the?
I don't like things that penetrate you.
Besides
in terms
dick.
of sex, yeah, and well,
Okay.
and women. But like
Right.
Yeah,
But
right.
even then, I'm not a big fan of like dildos inside me. Like I'm more about the outside, like
Yeah.
just
Okay, I feel
all
you.
about the clit.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, get to the point. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I
but
feel
like,
it,
I mean,
I
if
feel
I
it,
masturbate, I don't
right,
know.
right.
I'm one
Yeah.
of those people. I feel like God. I'm like Miranda from Sex and the City, where I'm like, I just want to
Miranda?
like,
Samantha.
no, Miranda.
Miranda is
When
the one with
Miranda,
the-
like, I feel like when Miranda masturbates, she just wants to like do it and get it over with. Like Samantha will just like masturbate all fucking day. But like, you know what I mean?
So you want the efficiency. You just want to get it
Yeah,
out
like-
one and done. Get it out of you.
If I'm doing that, I'm most likely it's like right before I go to bed and I just want to like pass out. And usually like when you masturbate before bed, you just like feel really calm because like all the dopamine, endorphins,
like smoking a joint and then rubbing one out.
Yeah.
And then going to bed.
Yeah, and you just pass out and then you wake up and you're
level,
like,
honestly.
why do I feel good? And you're like, oh yeah, me. I'm a phenomenal woman.
I also like the remote control.
I've wanted with a partner or no.
Ooh, I got one of those.
Remote control panties.
You like put it inside of you.
There's two different kinds. There's ones
Put
that
me on, bitches.
So there's one that will just sit in your underwear pretty much. Like so okay.
Oh my god, that sounds so
They
hot.
have the underwear will come with it, and you put the vibrator kind of in like this little pocket that's in the underwear, and it helps it stay in place, and it just pretty much vibrates on your clit the whole time. And then they have one that goes inside you,
and there's a phone app you can sign it up to,
or
and
they
your
have
partner
like
can,
or
use it
and they're controlling it the whole time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I need to get those.
Can you tell
ones.
us a story? Like, has there been like one of those, like, I feel like when we see that stuff in movies, you see it and they're like, all of a sudden something goes wrong. Like the underwear doesn't stop it. Like, have you had one of those moments in public where you're like, I'm gonna die because you're gonna like come or something?
So literally, like the last
I'm sorry,
time,
you don't have to share that, but I just like,
literally the last time Alex had it on.
Did she squirt in public?
No, she fucking forgot she turned it on. And so I was playing Uno.
Not Uno!
And I'm trying to just play my fucking game. But I'm like, okay, because usually she'll like, leave it on for a bit and then cut it off. She left that bitch on for a good like 20 minutes. And I definitely, had to go to the bathroom and like
mess around with it.
Nut real quick and then leave.
Oh my god.
Send me the link.
Yeah. And wait, so what's the one that you said it goes inside you?
It goes inside you, and then it has like a little thing.
Is it little or like what?
Yeah, it's little. And
okay.
And then it like has a little thing so you can pull it out when you need to.
Okay.
Yes.
And then it has the same app and it just vibrates.
Same company or whatever? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I want the one you have though.
Listen, Amazon.com. Okay.
Okay.
They got every fucking thing.
You don't need to wait. It'll be there in 2 days.
Sometimes they got same day delivery. Okay.
If you order by 5 p.m.
Is there like a sex toy you haven't tried but want to try?
Yeah. So they got this thing that I've been seeing like on Instagram called the Rose. I want to try that bitch.
Ooh, is it in the shape of a rose?
Yes.
And then it's like a suction.
I think it like sucks on your
yeah. And then it does the pulsating suction. Yes. I have a toy like that, but it's not the rose. And that shit, like, girl.
Yeah, they got one like that. Then they got it's like another rose, but instead of it sucking, it has like this little thing. That feels like a tongue, and it goes back and forth for the cash. Yeah.
Oh my god! If you make sure you guys are subscribed to our YouTube so you can see all the hand motions that we're doing right now. What about you, Merrrica? Is there one that you've seen you want to try?
I don't know how much I want to try it, but I would try it if the opportunity arose itself. Maybe like a machine type thing.
Oh
yeah, like one of those ones you sit on, like almost like a horse saddle, and it like
I'll try it once.
Wow.
Me too. I would want to try one of those.
Wow.
I also like low key want to try one of those dildos that like sits on a wall or something.
Like one with the suction cup.
Yeah.
I feel like you could just get like really good exercise just like on your thighs alone.
Totally.
Doing that. Like just like some practice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Love that.
Do you have one of those?
I don't, but
okay.
I could see why you would want to try. I would like to try that too, actually.
I don't know. It might be fun. No.
Yeah, it might be fun.
I don't know. But is there do you have like a crazy sex toy story, Merrrica?
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy?
No.
Okay. How
about you?
I don't think I have anything crazy. I think I'm like blessed with like I can like okay.
You're blessed with
oh god, I'm like dying right now inside.
You're doing a great job.
Because it's like
fantastic.
we're all here and then like I'll go like out of the studio after we're done recording and be like, damn, this is out for the public now.
Now it's over.
But like I feel like I have this gift where I can just like continuously rub one out. Like I could get like 8 done in like
How many minutes?
like under 15.
8 and 15 minutes?
Yeah, I can just like, sometimes like, if I really want to keep going, it takes a bit more effort after like the first
couple.
But I can do it.
That's like a Guinness Book of World Record.
Nah, I've seen like things where it's like people have diseases they can't stop,
and they can't stop.
Yes,
yeah, I've seen that.
Imagine
too.
if you were a man and you just came your pants all the time. You'd have to like wear a diaper every day.
Yeah, that's
do
a lot.
Do you have a boner when you come each time? If that happens,
I don't know.
Or does it just like come out?
We should genuinely bring
Wow,
someone
that's
who like,
actually
can't stop
a great
orgasming
question.
on the show. I don't know
how I feel about that, knowing that he's just
they can't control it, so it's like uncomfortable for them. It's like women who can't stop lactating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their lactation has a purpose. But anyways.
So does men's.
Well, I guess what are they going to do? Permanently sit in a sperm bank?
Like, you milk them like a cow.
Oh God, they deserve it. Anyways, any like crazy sex stories just in general, period, though, that the people need to know about? Because I don't know if you heard our last. Oh well, no, it hasn't come out yet. We just filmed an episode the other day with young pole master Miles, and he told us some crazy sex stories. So like, I'm gonna pry a little. Is there a crazy sex story you can tell us?
Yeah, definitely.
We love an open course.
Yeah, spill the tea.
So literally, the other night I got some buns. Honestly, I didn't know it was gonna be so great because she kept standing me up. But
it's always those
yeah
ones.
But honestly, I mean, I guess it's not really too crazy. I guess it just was crazy to me because I wasn't expecting her to be so nasty and freaky.
Oh my God.
And she was sitting on my face and just was getting a lot in there, and then came back
you
home.
have lashes on too.
I do. And then came back home and got some buns from my lovers because we have our third girlfriend in town. So I'm just an active little
freak.
ting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, this Mercury retrograde is just.
I mean, honestly, for me, it's doing great.
Okay.
We love it.
Okay, but wait, what was so fucking crazy?
I guess
about
it wasn't crazy. I guess I'm just not used to having so much
like
sex in the same day. Like,
okay. So
for me, that was crazy to fuck, go out, and then come home and fuck again. It's just a lot for me.
Okay.
But I liked it, so I recommend it to people.
10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10. Fuck more than one person in the same day.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Merrrica?
I haven't tried that yet.
Well, what's your craziest sex story? I want something crazy, people.
Girl,
we are about
I think
to
I'm
wrap
too
up. I want to hear
vanilla
something
for
crazy.
this conversation.
I mean, I got some crazy ones, but I'm trying to think of like which one can I talk about without getting too specific.
Oh shit!
You can use fake names too. Or no name.
No, I think she just means like graphic wise.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
It's okay.
It's all
okay.
good.
Either way, we got some tea today. You spit out some bars. You did your thing. We heard some. We know where to buy them underwear now.
Yeah.
We know what sex toys we need to get.
Amazon. Everyone here has a list of sex toys they need to go home and the Harley. Wow. I just wow.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
That thing there.
But
it was expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah, all the quality sex toys are like 100,
yeah, she was
200.
basically like, this is like the Prada of sex toys. I was like,
that's what
okay,
they always
bitch.
say though. They'll be like, this is the Gucci of whatever, and you're like,
I feel like she
racist.
wasn't lying though. That felt like the truth after I used it.
Well, we have an honest review from all of us.
I'm gonna look it up.
None of
after
this was sponsored, so we have no reason to tell you guys
a lie, right?
A lie. We want you to genuinely go home and fuck yourself silly. So I think
first get stoned.
Yes. Get stoned. Get whatever you need, and then rub one out, I guess. Get stoned and horny. But anyways, I just thank you so much, Alicia, for coming here today.
Of course.
Doing your thing, spilling the tea, and we're so happy to have you.
Likewise. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
this sounds
outro
great.
us out. That concludes today's episode of Stoned and Horny. Thank you guys so much for listening. And remember, if you want to join the conversation, to follow us on Instagram at Stoned and Horny Podcast and leave a comment. Don't forget to follow us on all our social medias to stay updated with the Stoned and Horny news. And can you tell us where everyone can find you before we go out, Alicia?
You can find me on Instagram, Alicia Goku _ ALICIAGOKU _.
Woo-woo. My name's Hayley Herms, and this is Merrrica, and we'll see you on next week's episode of Stoned and Horny.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.